Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for December 15th, 2016. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, Lodestar81 scored an 820 in total, not that far above my own, which is a little surprising. Innocent, McTinchy, and Neg scored an 850, and Neg commented that he did get a ship scan, so I'm not sure how Lode got an 820, but just a little bit more than everyone else. Argonine and Oleo Rag got an 805, and Grenadier42, Copper, Tunfun, and myself scored a 795, as well as possibly a few others that may have taken longer than me to get through. I did just comment that it felt like it took a long while for me to get through, which is why I'm behind everyone else at this point. Looking at today's leaderboard, and 23 people played yesterday, so a little bit lower than usual, but it happens. Looking at today's leaderboard, Lodestar81 has a 975, which is a fantastic score. Maybe it'll be an easy ship today. Should I hope? We have Stealth, which I love, and no ship upgrades, which is okay. 2 infestation types on a Salvage A, which is going to need a lot of scrap. We got a ship module right off the bat. Let's go ahead and get 3 ready and get 2 ready to move. My only concern here... Ooh, that could have been very bad. My only concern here is slime. If I have to deal with slime, this will be a very short run. But as long as I keep checking regularly, I should be okay. Of course, I don't have power in that room. I don't have power in many rooms. I should be okay right here. Okay, so that's 1 infestation type. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and chance it because I want to push through this a little bit faster if possible. There is slime, of course. We have speed boost and probe. Okay. And I'm not going to be able to get that. But I did get 3 more scrap. I want to get as far as I can. I'm not going to risk it. Okay, that's good. If I can get something to blow up that drone, that'd be great. I have a turret. Two is still safe. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just unhook you. Ah, damn it! Okay, I don't have anything else for 3. Actually, I'm just going to drive 3 back. Let's go ahead and do this, actually. So I can get a little bit further. Maybe. Maybe. Now, I do know just a few things. I know, because there's a generator in R7, that room is not going to be powered. So, or that I'm not going to be able to power R4 directly, because R3... I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This should be safe. My experiences with the turrets is that it's pretty effective overall. Now, I'm going to end up evacuating a room, but it's not going to matter either. Okay, and Marvin, this is proof positive that it doesn't matter if you kill them in your... It doesn't matter if you kill them in the docking ship. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my... I'm not gonna be able to close that door either. Let's go ahead and do that. There is another airlock that I haven't encountered yet. Of course you did. Okay, that vent is harmless. It's always good. Okay. I don't know why I came back up that way. Then I've only got one room left, it looks like. That does not have anything really in it, but it could have something that's really useless. Has a ship scan on just a couple of rooms that I can't really do anything with. Is there anything else that I missed? Yeah, a little bit. Of course you did. If I had Pride, that would actually be a little useful right here. Okay, so I want to check R10, and I want to check R7, actually. I don't know why I bothered doing that. I could have just gone through D17. Just in case there's more that I can get to in here. Oh, there's not, though, because I have to go through... Damn. Okay, that's going to be it, then. Okay, so I got the turret upgrade, and I used it. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get back into R7. R2 is gone. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it back. I've scanned every room except for R5, and again, that's because of slime. I can't get into R2. And I'm not going to be able to get into R7 because the slime was on that top right corner, and it was moving down to the middle of the room. So I'm definitely not going to be able to get in there. The only way I could was through D21. Like I said, this is a rare occasion where I'm actually wishing that I had a pry. Unfortunately, that means there's one room left scanned, and there are a total of 5 scrap that I can't get. Is that true? Yes, that's true. I can't clear out the slime because it would destroy the scrap, so it doesn't matter. Damn. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. I could evacuate the room, one of the rooms, but it really wouldn't be safe, and I wouldn't be able to destroy the whole ship, so I'm not going to bother. Today's score is 1075, which today isn't a matter with ship scan. I was hoping for ship scan on the terminal in R12 for some crazy reason, but it doesn't matter. The important thing is getting through the ship as quickly as you can because of the slime. Now, that's already going to be a problem with R2, but in situations like R6 and I think it was R7, or R8, it was R7. Like situations with R6 and R7 where I left 5 scrap behind, it's just because of the approach of slime. One thing that I could have considered is using the turret. It doesn't matter. Oh, the probe turned probe turned red. The turret turned. Was the turret already damaged? So it's definitely possible to lose an upgrade. It definitely processes that step. So that's something to consider. I would imagine that the upgrades that you start with are all at perfect quality, so you're never going to lose those. But the other ones, that's possible. Anyway, as I was saying, I forget what I was saying. The point is, you have to get through the ship as quickly as you can because of the slime. Now, there's only 1 sentry today, which isn't too bad, and I got 2 scrap, which means 1095 is a total possibility, and another 100 on top of that. So you could have 1195 as a top score. That is huge. Almost unheard of. Unfortunately, without a collector, there's really not much you can do. Without a way to completely destroy a room like Sonic, there's really not much you can do. I should have taken a chance with the turret, actually. I don't know that I would have been able to do enough, but from D19, I might, or D8, one of the two, I might have been able to clear enough slime that I could get that scrap. That is going to be a regret. But for now, I'm at the top of the leaderboard. 1075. Top score. Score to beat. If you haven't done your own run yet, good luck. As my own assessment pointed out, you could have a 1095 if you got 3 scrap from the drone, from the sentry. And you could have another 100 on top of that if you were able to clear or get around the slime, depending on how that spawned. So it's entirely possible to have a much higher score today. Ship scan doesn't matter because you have a probe, so unless you get slimed out of a room and you can't probe a section of the ship, or, well, I guess if you lost one of the probes, you'd still be able to just spawn another one. So unless you got locked out of a section of the ship like I did, you should be able to probe the entire ship. And I only missed 1 room from what I got stuck with. So there's a lot of potential today. So again, good luck. If you have done your own run, leave a comment. Slime is unpredictable. And dangerous. And lots can happen. Lodestar 8-1 may have scored better than me, but taken slime damage on 2 of his drones. 50 points of slime damage on 2 drones would knock him down to 975 from my score. So slime can be devious. Slime can be dangerous. And it's entirely random and entirely, I don't want to say passive, but it just kind of slowly grows. And that's it. If you liked the video, do please like, and have a good day.